There's so many people in bondage right now that don't need to be. If the anointing was accepted, if anointed vessels were accepted, God's way of moving through vessels, if it would be accepted more, it will literally equal to more people being freed and healed. And I think people don't grasp the gravity of that. For one, they don't realize how many people are in bondage, how many people are suffering with anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts, generational curses. And so they're just going about their life, not realizing the majority of Christians are suffering with demonic oppression. And then number two, a lot of people don't realize that God's main principle of moving through vessels, he doesn't go against his word. Like, he's not going to be manipulated by society, by Christian culture of today. If Christian culture of today's doctrine, by and large, doesn't like to see the power of God move through vessels, I think these people don't realize the gravity of rejecting God's way, like what that means. God's not going to be manipulated by those people. God's not going to be like, oh, that makes you uncomfortable? Okay, so I'll just rewrite my word. That's not our God. His word doesn't change. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. And he has his principles. He has his order. He has his way of how he wants to do things. And that's one of the biggest reasons why we see so many people stuck in bondage and sickness today, is because God's not going to cower to being manipulated. He's going to wait for his people to humble themselves and pray and seek his face, and then he will heal our land. And I know God's made me this promise. He is going to open up doors. He is going to make his anointing reach more and more and more people beyond this place of this ceiling above the heads of anointed ministers and ministries, ministry of deliverance. He's going to break that ceiling. If we keep walking in boldness, keep persevering, keep on going, keep on being after his heart and boldly speaking the truth and boldly doing what he's called us to do. God's heart is so grieved for his children to be in bondage unnecessarily. As we keep speaking the truth, the mountain's being moved. We have to keep going and the mountain will be moved.